Hello guys, welcome to the video. In this one, I want to show you how to make rotation of the wheels of two enemies that we have. And also, I just want to let you know that script we're going to be making in this video will be useful to us later on in the course. So, let's create a script and let's name it as rotate object. And this script will do one single thing. It will rotate the object on the axis we give it to. So first of all, we need to know the axis of the rotation. For that, we can do serialize field, private vector 3, rotation vector. Then we want to have serialize field, private float, rotation speed. And then we need to open up date and do something very simple. Transform, rotate. And when you rotate the transform, you need to give it a vector. So we're going to give it rotation vector, and we're going to multiply it by rotation speed. And we want to multiply it by time.delta time to make it frame rate independent. And that's it for now. Now let's go to enemy. And over here, I want to do a bit of a change so it's easier for us to test rotation of the wheels, because enemy is always moving around. It's kind of difficult to follow it in the scene view. So I want to give it only 2 waypoints, and it's going to move forward and back. And in that way, it will be easier to debug the visuals of the wheels, like how do we want to see them. So let's go here and let's comment this out for a second, and then we're gonna do this waypoint index equals to 0. So if it will reach the last waypoint, then it will go back. Now let's save it and let's go back to Unity. Over here, I want to switch off the fast enemy for now, and we're gonna take the enemy basic and remove waypoints from 2 to 5. So only 2 of them are in the list, waypoint 0 and waypoint 1. Now let's take the wheels, back and front. Let's put the script on it, and we want to focus on the enemy and check what the rotation vector should be. If I'm not wrong, it's supposed to rotate on the X. Let's test this out. Yeah, it is the X rotation. So we can set it to 0 over here, and then in the script of these 2 wheels, don't forget to select both objects. So actually these 4 wheels, we're gonna do rotation vector 1 on the X, means it will rotate only on the X, and it's gonna do rotation forward. Then we're gonna give it rotation speed. If you set value to something like 1 or 2, it's gonna be not enough. So now for testing, I'm gonna set something like 350. Let's just see how it works. And then I want to show you how we can make this a bit more, easier to understand. So we can see, 1 second, I'm going to focus on it. We can see enemy is moving around, and now wheels are rotating, and it looks like he's actually moving forward. And I'm kind of happy with the values we have over here, but I don't like how it looks. So I'm gonna do to rotate object, and I'm gonna make a local variable of a float current rotation speed, or maybe new rotation speed. And I'm gonna do rotation speed multiplied by 10, or maybe even by 100. In this way, if I want to have something like 350, I can just type 3.5. And I feel like these values are a bit easier to read and understand. Then over here, we need to type new rotation speed. Very nice. Now we're gonna save it and go back to Unity. In the inspector, instead of having 350, now I can write something small, like 3.5. And let's go to the play mode and see how it works. And also, if you like, you can make them faster or slower. Here, you can use your own preference. I think I'm gonna keep it as it is. It looks nice to me. Now let's work on the fast enemy. For that one, I think let's enable it, and let's delete extra waypoints over here. And I'm gonna disable basic enemy. And then on the fast enemy, we need to take the wheels, put the script on, and for this one, vector should be the same. Regarding the rotation speed, maybe something like 7. Let's see him. Moves fast enough, and yeah, I think I like it. I'm gonna keep it. So that's good for these two enemies. If you want, you can adjust values on the wheels itself over here. And yeah, that's all what we need to do. Now let's bring back the waypoints we had. I'm gonna select both of the enemies and add waypoint 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we have nice and pretty looking enemies that are moving around. Okay, very good. So that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next video.